And we're back. Today's episode of 30 Days of Things That Suck. Today is number 28. We're talking about laundry and how laundry sucks. Now, I know that the fact that you even have a washing machine is considered a luxury because there's a lot of people who don't have washing machines. But let's be real. There's no way getting around it. Washing clothes absolutely sucks. It does. It really does. We'll get into a lot of this. We'll get into the history of washing clothes, why it sucked back then, why it even sucks now. Let's see who's in the house. Serge is in the house. What up, buddy? Angie's chilling with us. What's going on? Pete's in the house too. What's up, Mr. Pete? Paul's in the house too. What's going on, Paul? Doof with the wife washing machine joke. I like it. Yeah, cheers to you guys out in England, bro. My goodness. 40 degrees Celsius I saw in London. What's that, like fucking 104 Fahrenheit? My goodness. How you guys staying cool, man? You're just sitting on a block of ice or whatever? I mean, my God. It's been hot here before, but it has never been that hot. I mean, I don't know. I think the hottest it's ever been in Cleveland's like 104. So I've been places where it's been hot. When I was in Arizona, it was hot all the time, but it was a different kind of heat. But still, man, stay cool. Without air conditioning, anything over 80 or 90 is ridiculous. Oh, yeah. So going back in the day, I don't even think they washed clothes, man. Maybe, I mean, when I say back in the day, like Jesus times or, prehistoric, before they wrote stuff down, Black Ages. I mean, what did they do? I mean, I know they would make their own clothes, sew them and shit. And I know that, but like, I don't know, like, what's the history of like undergarments? You know what I mean? Like back then, like what'd they do? I mean, did they even wear undergarments? They just wear them for months on end. I mean, it's kind of gross when you think about it compared to modern standards. I mean, you don't change your drawers every day in the States. It's kind of like gross, no? They washed them in a river. They probably did. They probably just boiled. Well, I know that once they got the ability to boil water. What's up, Chatty-O and John? How you doing, guys? Once they got the ability to boil water, I know that that's how they wash clothes around the 1800s-ish, because there was this show on PBS. It was called 1900 House, and this is probably 05, and I saw how they would do the laundry then, and dude, it would take forever. Like, it was a 12-hour ordeal. Like, you'd have to get this big-ass cauldron of boiling water, right? Put all the stuff in there, or not boiling, wasn't boiling, it was just regular water, and then you'd have to boil it, but you'd have to go in there and stir it, make sure you didn't burn and shit. Then you have to do that again with detergent and then lie it out. It took like 12 hours to do a load of clothes back in the day, man. It was a full-time job. And that was, that's back before. I mean, that was in the recorded history. Who knows what they even did. But then Captain says, don't wear underwear, just let them hang freely. I don't know. I mean, there's schools of thought to both. I've got a washing machine with an add load option. The old joke, how do you define a washing machine? It's an attachment you screw on the bed to get the house cleaning done. Don't blow it in the washing machine, right? Bang your wife, whatever. But yeah, I mean, back then, dude, it just took years to fucking wash clothes, or days, hours. That's why back in the day you had to have somebody stay at home. Like, it was a full fucking time job. I mean, now we still bitch about it, picking up the clothes and putting them in there, but it's still not nothing like it was back in the day. Think about that, man. You have to get up like the crack of ass dawn and wash all these clothes. And back then they had all white clothes. There was none of this colored stuff, no colored t-shirts and shit. I mean, yeah, a couple colored shirts. There was nothing bright red, bright purple. It was mostly like gray shit, white shit, a lot of white linens. You know what I mean? Think about that. Think about all them linens washing. That's probably why they all died so young, those housewives back then, because they were just constantly fucking mixing chemicals and doing laundry. I bet you more people have died doing laundry than they've died in the battlefield over the years. I bet. I mean, maybe take out the Civil War, but I bet if we look at laundry room accidents, I wonder how many people have died in the laundry. I gotta look this up now. It's a hard right turn from what we're talking about, but how many people have died doing laundry? I wonder if this is even a stat. Let's see. Laundry machine. Okay, the The only one I typed in how many people have died doing laundry, and the only things that came up was some boy climbed in a washing machine and died, and then somebody else pulled over a coin operating machine on top of them and they died too. So it's probably not much. So I was probably talking on my ass there. So that last statement, I strike from the record. It's not actually churning milk. Yeah, it's churning. Man, think about that, dude. Making the milk, churning milk. What's up, Andrew? How you doing, bud? You know, it's kind of like churning milk. Go back there. I bet you on YouTube there's a video. There's a video for everything on YouTube now. There's got to be a video about how to do laundry back in the day, how they did it back in the day. I guarantee you there is. And then they did them washboards. You remember them washboards? I mean, we're all obviously all too young to remember using washboards. Well, maybe most of us, but back in the day, they would have you would take a t-shirt, for example, and put it up against this washboard. Say my arm's a washboard. And you would just rub it and rub it and rub up against that washboard until the stain came out with whatever detergent they used back then, lye or whatever the fuck it was. I mean, I don't know. When modern laundry detergent came out, let's see here. When did modern laundry detergent start? Let's see. It didn't answer it. When did modern laundry detergent start? 1946, the first laundry detergent appeared. So before that, we are talking what we're talking about. So I was up till recently. JV, what up? What up? How you doing, buddy? My man, friend of the show, JV, good dude. Dude says Blake has an accident every time he switches washing machine. Don't sit on top of it, Blake. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've heard that you can, there can be sexual release from washing machines and dryers. I imagine it. I mean, anything that vibrates could probably give you a release, no? Yeah, the washboards do seem like that. I mean, that's why they were so good at sewing, too. Like, if you got a ketchup stain in a white shirt in 1908, my God, how long did it take to get out? Where did the word laundromat come from? Let's take a look. Well, I'm assuming laundry mat, but let's see. When did the term laundromat first originate? Name laundromat was coined in the 1940s. It's actually a name of type of washing machine. Okay, so Westinghouse Electric in 1940 came up with the term laundromat for a type of laundry machine. And then that just became the de facto name for coin-operated laundry businesses. Now, I heard that if you got like 750 grand sitting around, laundromat's a good startup business, man. Because it's just coin-op, go in there and dump it. You can make some money off laundromats. What about the tubs with the ringers? Man, that's going back, right? Can you imagine doing that? Fuck that shit. I mean, man, I don't know. Now that I think about how they had to do it back then, it's you can try not even bitch as much. But I also a problem that contributes to the laundry issues that clothes are just so cheap, man. Like, I know Floyd Mayweather gets a lot of flack for supposedly he buys a new pair of boxers every day. It's like 20, 30 bucks every day. He doesn't care. He just throws them out. I don't know if he throws them out, donates to the Goodwill or whatever. But, I mean, there is something said for being wear fresh new clothes. And, dude, you can run into some cheap T-shirt sales, man. I've gotten T-shirts for $1, $2. There was a period back in 06, 07, 08, man. If I saw a T-shirt for $1, I would buy that motherfucker, bro. I got so many random T-shirts because they always do the clearance racks. You know, they're always pushing new shit out, bringing new shit in, and they make 300,000. I read a stat somewhere that they make 400 million promotional T-shirts every year. It's like if you give blood, you get a T-shirt, or if you open up a checking account, you get a T-shirt, that kind of shit. 400 million every year, dude. Now that was a stat from a while ago. I don't know if that's still accurate. It may even be higher, but that's a lot of new shirts. I wonder how many shirts every person has in America per total. I probably got at least 500, and that's no shit. Probably at least maybe 700. I don't even know. I got laundry. I got so much laundry. It's so hard to do all of it, man. It's so hard because it's so easy to just buy new shit. No, yeah, I'll put it off, and the next thing you know, you got another basket of clothes. You don't know what to do with it, where to wash it, And with this water shortage in a lot of areas, I mean, I'm assuming washers and dryers take up most of the water in a house. No, like your water bill's got to be, unless you have like a pool or something, or you're watering your lawn. Most of it's either the shower and the washer. Same brand new dryer sheets make my skin break out. Just wonder if it makes you really good for your skin. That's true too. I mean, you put on some new clothes, they will make you bust on a rash. I've seen that before with some people. Some people say you just wash it when you first get it, just bring it home and wash it. I don't know. How many Browns division champion t-shirts are you predicting? Man, considering that there's people probably watching this show who haven't even been alive the last time Browns won a division title. I don't know. Gotta get that Deshaun Watson news out the way first, no? We really gotta get past that shit. Captain says, I only own my own t-shirt. I just paint my skin the rest of the time. Captain, I know it doesn't show up on the thing here, but exclusive emojis that Captain's showing right there. The Churchill, the Freddie Mercury, and the coat hanger, and the Browns helmet. Those are exclusively available to all members. We click the join button. It's an awesome feature. Doing laundry isn't fun. But yes, I agree. Way easier than a washing board like they did back in the day. Go to the creek and wash them and hang it. Yeah, can you imagine during it all enclosed? I mean, how far is the creek? I guess probably most of the time they would probably build their house by the creek. But like, imagine walking all that shit down to the creek. Get 2 big ass baskets of clothes. This is every morning for a wife back in the day. Anyway, get up at 7 o'clock. You know, let's say you don't have a farm. Say this is even the 20s and you don't even have a farm. You can still go to the market. At 8 o'clock in the morning, go down to the fucking creek, 2 big ass baskets of clothes. All day by the river, washing that shit, then fucking doing it again to get all the suds out, and then fucking putting in another basket, coming home, lining them up. That'd take forever, bro. I don't know. I only got room for 6 emojis right now. I might drop another one. I don't know. Okay, I think if I get 2 more members, I can get 7 emojis. I might change the coat hanger one depending on popularity. I mean, if you guys want me to put up a different emoji besides the ones we got, I could definitely alter the coat hanger one. That one was just kind of whatever. Robert or John's in the house. What's up, brother? The well water. I mean, well water's not the worst, I guess. I'm so used to Cleveland water, though, that it's hard for me to really drink well water comparatively. How many Cleveland Browns does it take to win a Super Bowl? The world will never know because we've never been there. Try washing the chef's clothes. Getting the white again is near. Yeah, they must use tons of bleach for that. Yeah, I was gonna get a weed emoji. I'm trying to think the best way to do it because it's like originally I was gonna do like a cartoon weed nug. I just put a weed nug up there, I guess. And like a show emoji too, like STD written out in weed nugs or something. It's probably what's gonna happen. Actually, that was part of the original emoji set. I don't know why I didn't do that. I think the coat hanger just kind of caught my eye. But yeah, I mean, I think maybe this is just a show of me having to do laundry too, because I just probably should need to do all the laundry. Some might be asking themselves, well, why don't you just go do laundry instead of going live? Well, I mean, I got to finish up the fucking project, bro. I do. Yeah, can you imagine getting the water from the well, that bucket, bring it up? That would suck. Alex, what's up, brother? Ain't seen you around here in a while. How you going, man? You must be on your break. I know I'm on my break, man. We're just chilling, talking about how sucks it is to do laundry. Yeah, can you imagine washing Blake's teddy bear? It'll take like an hour. It says JB's beer or Blake's beer with a gag. A leaf with red eyes. I've seen a bunch on there. I've seen a bunch out there. I mean, there's a shit ton of cartoon weed emojis. There's a bunch of ones. But I mean, you know me, I'm very picky. Well, I mean, you maybe think, oh, you're not that picky, just by the emojis you got. But, you know, I don't want to just throw up just something cheap. I want it to look good. I don't want it to be too cartoony either. You know what I mean? I want it to be, you know, kind of good production value. What papers do I use? I use these little cones called OCB bamboo. These are it's like $2. Some places $2.50 for a 10-pack. And they roll good. And they go, you just pack them in. And it's good for, you know, because I always buy this big bags of shake. You know, I usually get shake or just whatever. I just break it up. And I would say, I don't know how much you can get out of an ounce, probably 50 or 60. I mean, it's a decent amount. Put a half gram in each or so. Just taking a break at work. Hell yeah, man. If you got to take a break, you might as well join with us. Lunchtime with edibles. And we got 2 more of these bad boys to go, man. So we're not gonna be. We're gonna have to figure out another project. I can tell you this: I'm not gonna do another daily project for a minute. Every day is a lot. Just because Blake uses his beer, it's gross, bro. It's funny as fuck. That's gross as hell. Oh, it's water. Where's my iced tea at? I just bought some iced tea and I was expecting iced tea out of that sip and it was water. It pissed me off. Yeah. So, yeah, the laundry machines first started come out, and God, when was the first washing machine you guys remember? I remember back in the day, my Aunt Virginia had it wasn't gas, it was like gas, but it was like heated, but you could see the fire underneath it. It was like actual, like, you ever seen a furnace? You just get seen furnaces before, how that, it looked like that underneath. It was like heated and shit. And I know, I think you guys have you guys in Europe, I know there's a lot of you UK guys out there. I read that you guys got a machine. It's like the washer and dryer in the same machine. Like you put your load of wash in and you just change the method and you put the dryer. Is that true? That don't seem like it'd take forever. We got giant ones over here. Everybody has it's astounding how many people actually do have their own washers and dryers over here. I mean, if you're not in a multiple use unit, you got your own shit typically. I mean, I can't think of anybody who doesn't have a house that doesn't have a washer and a dryer. Let's see here. Tide Pods. I don't know. Tide Pods are okay. Yeah, I got to tell you a funny story about Tide Pods. I thought, because I didn't know how they worked. I didn't know they dissolved. So, like, when I first saw the little pod things, I actually did bite it open because I thought, it's like, how the fuck does this pop open? And that was like, yeah. That taste gets in your mouth. So I don't know how these kids did that. I wonder if anybody actually really did do that or they're just talking about it. Oh, they do have them like that. Okay, it says, yes, they do, and they take forever to dry. Okay. So that sucks. Yeah, our dryers are actually banger over here, man. I mean, I don't know how good they are for the environment, but man, those dryers we got here in the States are pretty good. I've never had a bad dryer. Andrew says, in Japan, the washing machine sucks out the bath water. Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess if you don't have, much groundwater or source water available, you got to do what you got to do. Mike says, I try to convince my ex-wife she can bathe and drive at the same time by throwing a toaster in a tub with her. Yeah, don't do that if you're at home. I think they'll electrocute you. Actually, I think if the toaster's not plugged in, I think you're okay because there's no source coming to that. I mean, if that was the case, like people in you would have a lot more people. Like if electronics did kill people like that, you just have people in cell phone and the hot tub that just fucking die all the time. So I think they took the shock thing out of that years ago, if I was to guess. I bet you those first cell phones, like the Zach Morris big ones, the bag ones, those would fucking kill you. But they got to build shockproof in that shit. Now you'd hear way more people die. Right? Right, what kind of toast was it, Mike? And did you eat the toast? It's probably soggy toast. You know what? Soggy toast, bro. You put fucking water on some toast, you're done. You're done. What about clothes hangers? I like the plastic ones, though. I do, even though they break. The metal ones just don't do it for me anymore. I just, I think, do they really sell metal hangers as much as they do? I think they're just kind of cost inefficient compared to the plastic ones. I think you get like 10 plastic hangers for like $2. They're not expensive at all. Yeah, that's true too. The fucking you got to get one of those. Like, there's a code. Like when you rewire shit, you got to get one of those per every feet. Now it's code now. I didn't know that until my buddy Roger rewired the garages. You got to get one and everything. I got one over there. The GFCI ground fault interface, I think it's called. Because that thing will trip off if you get a surge overload, like Surge, who's up in the chat now. Let's see. It says, "You Americans, fridges are the size of most." Yeah, that's true. We do have a lot of space over here. I think that's the thing. Like over here compared to over there, it's just we got so much room. You guys would be annoyed with how much room I just even waste. Like I got areas in my yard I didn't go into. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy out there. We got so much property. And like the plastic, and cuss myself when someone locks their keys in their car and need a middle one to break in. Well, I got that AAA, man. We were just talking about that earlier, not earlier on here, but earlier on Facebook. My buddy's truck broke down. He was looking for a tow. And I was like, dude, just get AAA. And he didn't have AAA, but he got it. And with the same day, with the same day feeds, they stole only like $150, which is really banger. That's really cool. And like they're good. AAA's also, I only mentioned that because you mentioned getting into the car with the coat hanger. I mean, AAA is phenomenal for that. I've locked my key, my stoned ass. It's been a while, but back in the day, dude, I used to lock my keys in the car all the time, because you know how it is. You just, you forget about it. Boom. Sometimes some cars auto lock. It is what it is. These recent cars, it's hard to do because, like, if the key's right there, the door won't lock, I think. So it's been a hot minute. But if you do like the keys in your car, man, AAA is a fucking great service. Great service. Welcome to everybody just joining the chat. We are just partying here, hanging out. Not really partying. We're just chilling on a lunch break. I got to work out now to harvest the Smurf piss so I can double productivity. Well, I mean, like Tommy Chong said, bro, if you work out and get high, you can get doubly high. Same thing with Same thing with drinking. I mean, if you go out there and run 3 miles, even if you can't run 3 miles, if you go out there and walk a mile or play a game of basketball, go golfing for a little bit, even go bowling, go out there and have a drink or two, a dozen, you feel nice and toasted, bro. Nice and toasted. There's nothing like a drink right after working out. There really, back in the day, I mean, I know I don't drink anymore, but when I was biking to work every day back when we used to have to go in the office every day, I was biking to work every day, 13 miles there, 13 miles back. And I had a beer every day. That beer was, I made a pact with myself when I was doing this. I had one beer every day. And then once a week I would get drunk. But man, that one beer every day was so refreshing. That was great. I locked my keys to the motorcycle. That's one thing I did when I first got the Vespa, dude, was I made sure I put the keys in a secure place because I know how I lose shit. And they give you the keys, they're connected. Blake says, welcome to the show, Blake. He says, my ex-girlfriend took more loads than a dishwasher. Does that count as laundry? Well, I mean, zing. Oh, the dumping loads and broads joke. It's great. It's great. What about shout, yes or no? It will remove Smurf. Yeah, we'll remove the Smurf juice from the clothes on the shout. I don't think it's too many stains, man. I don't, a lot of shit guys like jerseys. So like I'll wear a jersey for a little bit for a show. Like I'm not gonna do a show bare chested, but after the show, I'll probably take the jersey off, cool down for a little bit, So it's like, I don't wash it all the time, If I wear a shirt out, I might wash it every couple times. It all depends. You wash them too much, they get bad. But in terms of like the shout and the extra stain, I'm not an expert on getting the stains out. I just kind of throw it in there and hope for the best. I mean, I don't really have that many stains. I don't really have that many white clothes. Mark says, I had a washer and dryer almost 20 years. Went to all this Energy Star. Yeah, the Energy Star stuff, I like the fact that it shows you how much it uses in a year. So you can estimate your energy use. But who knows? They're doubling electricity prices in a lot of areas. Blake BC once locked himself out of a canoe. That's how he gets around up in his village. Up in British Columbia. There's a canoe. Irish whiskey not strong enough. I mean, yeah, I guess if you drink a bunch of Irish whiskey, you can forget you have clothes. PC 420, what's up, homeboy? How you doing, brother? Welcome to Jinmin Vlogs. Welcome to the party, bro. Let's see. Those of us wound out always gets there's a funny commercial, Angie, on it was for like Archer Treacher, and maybe it's something, but this chick's sitting there, she got big boobs like you. She's sitting there. And she's like, excuse me, I don't have my fries or whatever. And she's looking down at her plate. And he's like, and he pulls out the plate. And like, she could see the fish here, but like the fries were here. And she couldn't see the fries because they're under her titties. Shit's funny as fuck. It's not officially dinner time unless I'm all slathered up. That's true. Because some of them things are, some of those things get all over the place, man. The ribs. Oh, I love ribs. They get all over the place, bro. All over your shirt, everything. Andrew says, in ancient Rome, there was a job to collect urine for laundry. So I wonder if that's the thing. This is where I'm at, Bobby Joe. I got so many new clothes. I buy so many t-shirts. Like I got a stack of new t-shirts over there. Like there's 5 Joey Edible shirts and 3 Deshaun Watson jerseys just sitting there in a stack. And I just how I get. I see a good deal and I buy it, man. I just I just like buying new shit. That's another thing too, is they make shit so cheap in America. You just love to go shopping. Like I love going shopping, clothes shopping for shirts and jerseys and stuff. Every year, the Cavs Brown Indians, not the Indians anymore, but the Cavs and Browns come out with some new shit, and I want it, and then I gotta go get it, and that adds to the fucking laundry issue. You get 20 years of fucking new jerseys and shit. Let's see. Angie said, dude, ribs are so good. I love ribs. Yeah, honestly, at the end of the day, I would probably pay somebody to do it if they could. I really would. I don't like doing laundry at all. Yeah, ironing is a thing. I didn't like ironing after the service, bro. I'm not going to lie. After I got out of the service, I don't think I've fucking touched an iron. I really haven't. I mean, even dress shirts, I'll just fucking throw them in the dryer and buy the wrinkle-free ones. I just can't stand it. I just really don't like ironing. And a lot of times I'll just get a dry clean. Because, I mean, what? Did I work in an office with no dress code? Why the fuck do I... there's no profession. I'm not saying we're not professional, but in terms of like the old school stiff collar white, it doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't, brother. Let's see. Blake says he never understood ribs. Well, you haven't had good ribs then, bro. Ribs are good. Good, brother. I'm so fat, I have to get to the shipyard to make new clothes for me. Do they use your old t-shirts as sales? Maybe that's how they got to hey, here's what you gotta do, Captain. Ship a bunch of your old t-shirts to Mick, and then we can go to Liverpool and we can have them harvest the sailboat. they can make the sale out of your old t-shirts, bro. I like the idea. Socks are the worst. Oh, dude, socks are crazy with that. I used to meticulously match my, because I used to have so many, the whatchamacallit socks, the funny socks and shit with different stuff on it. And I used to meticulously be like, okay, I got these ones. I got to make sure. And after a while, the one gets lost. So it's like, I mean, you just got two designer socks. You just mismatch them. That's when you're wearing not like white socks and stuff. And it's funny too, because like my daughter kind of took over all my old office socks. Like we just washed them and they go, she likes the quirky shit. So they go with a lot of stuff she wears. And half of them don't even fit me anymore because they shrunk in the wash and they're for smaller feet. So it's like I just give most of them to her. Most of my socks are just brand new ones or white ones or basic ankle ones, shit like that. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, in the house, I'm pretty much barefoot unless I know I'm going to the store or something. In 1908, the Hurley Company produced the first mass marketing washing machine called Thor. Hell yeah. Oh, that sounds awesome, man. You probably put that bad boy in there. Probably a coal-operated one. Starts up with a steam engine, like poof, 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 like an old train. I'm just being silly. I have no idea about that. This is kind of something you could probably do on fuck around on YouTube and like find a bunch of cool old videos and shit. Yeah, laundry service, man. When we were in Ireland, they had that. Me and my dad went to Ireland in '99, and we were like, "Where's your washing machine?" It's like, "Oh, we got a laundry service. You just give it to them, and then they come back." And then we just gave them some clothes, and then they, a couple hours later, just coming back, it was all wrapped. I would love that. I mean, if it was cost efficient, I'm not gonna pay like $30 a load. But I mean, $10 a load, I'd do it. I go through a lot of socks because I mow yards, maybe wash a couple times and throw them away. Yeah, I mean, socks is one of those things that fresh socks are just so good. I love fresh socks, man. And after, you wear them the socks are so cheap too. I probably got 1,000 socks. Like I have no idea how many socks I got. Marcus had a bunch of old washboards. Nice. I don't know, man. I don't come up in socks. I come up in bitches. I'm just kidding. Love when the Toolman used to modify his laundry machines to have max power. Yeah, I remember, speaking of the Toolman, the guy who was on there, the Al Borland character, I messaged him my cameo a while back. I almost got him on the show, but for some reason he wanted to do it. I'm old Scotch hillbilly. There's lots of sorts of uses for piss. Yeah, I mean, if you can wash clothes with piss, I don't really want to know about it. I don't really want to do it. Man, I don't know. I guess if you had but at the end of the day, laundry detergent's not that expensive. Like, I mean, you can pretty much get laundry detergent for, if you're just doing one load, you can get enough for 50 cents. You can buy a little pack. I mean, that's, to go through the process of turning pee into laundry detergent would just be so much that, and if laundry detergent was like $100 a box, maybe we consider the pee alternatives, but I don't know about all that. No washing machines on the subs. And yeah, wonder what they did. Well, they probably, man, it's probably kind of gross. You think about it, Andrew. Those guys run on those subs for months on end, man. I wonder what they did for freshness. They couldn't have packed that many fucking clothes, no? I mean, think about it, dude. That's how long is sub duty? Fucking a year? Well, I mean, I don't know what it was in World War II, but my goodness, bro. Can you imagine going that long? How many uniforms were they going to need for something like that? They probably just were lax about it. They probably were. I mean, you look at Vietnam and the pictures and shit going back into all the wars. They didn't really enforce the uniforms in theater. Maybe like in the Civil War when they were all gussied up in the Napoleonic shit. But like post that, I mean, they was all fucking just whatever kind of. We should all be using prisoners for cheap laundry. Yeah, the prisoner laundry thing is wild. I mean, that's kind of like how it is in basic training. You have a laundry crew and just come by and get it. I think the reason a lot of people don't like people doing their laundry is because they're afraid they're going to judge them and whatnot. Like, oh, there's a blood stain over here. What were they doing? So that's the main reason we do it. Privacy, I guess. But I mean, end of the day, if you're that gross, I mean, just throw it out. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Pete says 6 months was sub duty. Man, I got to look into this now. I wonder if there's still, because Pete's dad was in World War II. I wonder if there's still some World War II guys around who can remember that. Like, what was the laundry like back then? What'd you guys do? How'd you wash it? They probably did the old school shit. They probably just, the same thing. They cook fucking noodles and they probably modified that to do laundry. And steal all the paint. That's true, man. Guys back in World War II, that's a different war. They would go to a region, you'd win, and then all the girls would just fucking lay down with you. They really would. That's a different time. Right. Really. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up today's show. Thanks for coming out for day number 28 of it. Wow, 28, man. That's awesome. Now, tomorrow's show is number 29, the penultimate show. For those of you who live in Arkansas, that's second to last. Tomorrow's show is going to be student loans. and how much they suck. We all know somebody who's paid student loans or who hasn't paid student loans and they suck. So thanks for coming out, guys, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.